There's not enough ice in the world for these last 2 days. Oh my goodness, I lost my phone yesterday. How did I lose it? Long story, a million things went wrong yesterday. Saturn just made me her bitch yesterday. Her, I don't know what her pronouns are. I said her because who could be so mean to another woman? But Gemini, I guess that's they. Anyway, okay. I lose my phone. I lock my keys in my trunk. Before I lose my phone, AAA comes. I have 2 hot dogs in the car with me. I never left them alone. Windows all down, but trunk has the keys. He says, we can't get into trunks. I said, you have nice legs. Ha. Anyway, he said, it's too bad your back seats don't fold down because you could crawl into the trunk that way. And I said, you know, you wouldn't know it to look at me, but I did buy the ski package and my back seats do fold down. Well, we couldn't get the dogs to go in the front, so we're trying to move them and get the back seats down. They're not helping, this 9,000-pound chocolate lab who needs to be in everything and a little crazy guy who bites. And we get the back seat down, and can I crawl in it? Not yet, because I went to Costco last week and I never unloaded the trunk. So I've got a wall of toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, trash bags. So now I'm unloading, handing to him like it's a heist. Everything's falling off the back of a truck. And I go to try and get into the trunk when there's finally room. Well, there's room for skis, but I have to get this big fat ass into the trunk head first with these 2 huge dogs, one on either side, who are also very interested because there might be something edible in there. I got this ass sticking up in the parking lot, quite a crowd. I can't believe I'm not on TikTok. Anyway, I get the keys. I'm so happy. We reload. The guy says, here's your phone. I go to give him a tip, and that's the last I remember of my phone. So anyway, I get home, no phone. I go back. Nope, nobody turned it in. I come home, find my phone. Yes, it's on Melrose Avenue, taking a nice walk. 2304, 2305, 2306 Melrose Avenue. Okay, I jump in the car in rush hour, and I get to Melrose Avenue, and I start looking for where the phone might be, and it gave me the address of a leather store, and it's closed, and I'm knocking really hard, and he comes out, and he is angry. Clearly, he was skinning a new cow in the back and did not want to be interrupted. And I said, well, it says my phone's here. And he said, fuck you. I said, that's not what it said. Oh, it's so hot. Zah, zah, zah. You know, you cannot do this without little Louis Armstrong. You can't not go, zah, zah. It just comes, oh, what a wonderful world. Anyway, gosh, crazy from the heat, right? Wasn't that a Richard Jenny special? Oh, I miss him. He was great. Okay, so he doesn't have the phone. He goes, search me, search me. I said, there's 1,000 jackets in here. How can I search you? You know, search me, search me. I said, you know, you want to be searched, don't you? Anyway, I come home because it's not going to happen. And by the way, this hair, so it's growing out, the straightening. I need your input. Do I let it grow out and see what happens? Or do I straighten it soon? Let me know, okay? Because it's like halfway. It's no good. All right, so I come home, I get locked out of my electric gate, which I just built over 4 months, and my best friend who hooked it up for me electrically made the password his birthday. And now I have to use a neighbor's phone to call him, which, by the way, took an hour. I was locked out for an hour while the dogs barked, and tell him that even though he's my best friend, I don't know his birthday. And what is the passcode? I'm the worst friend in the world. I am. Okay, so I get back in the house. This morning I wake up, the phone's in the valley, 10 minutes from my house, in the valley, 10 minutes. Took me an hour and a half. Why? Because they couldn't be a convenient thief. They had to live on a street that's bisected by the 101. And no matter what side I approached it from, that address was missing in the middle. But luckily, I'm seeing it's all, you know, single family home, so that's good. I'll ring the doorbell. No, I get to the address. It's the only apartment complex in the whole world. In the world. It's the only apartment complex in the world. I start to walk in. I engage a lovely young lady. The manager's on vacation, but when she comes back, maybe they can email the tenants and ask about the phone. Her husband comes out. He says, oh, Elayne Boosler, I saw you at the Sands. We met. I said, oh, great. Yeah. So you think you can have the manager maybe email the building when she comes back? And he said, oh, yeah, she's gone for 2 weeks. And I thought, you know, I said, look, I brought $100 as a reward for stealing my phone. And I also brought bear car spray in case they decide to steal whatever else is on me. So is it okay if I just go into the center courtyard here and make an announcement? And he said, do whatever you want. I said, well, you saw my act. You know I'm crazy. So I go into the center courtyard where the pool is, and I hold up 250s, and I just say, hey, really loud, because I'm addressing a building. And I'm rotating slowly like I'm playing Westbury. And I say, I have $100 here. I just want my phone back. No questions asked. Can I please have my phone back? And I realize all the sliders are shut. All the air conditioning's on. It's 95 degrees. So I do it again, really loud, like Howard Finch in Network, and I am that crazy. And I say, I have $100, an easy 100. It's $100. I just want my phone back. No questions. And should I re-straighten my hair or just leave it to do what it's going to do? Anyone? Well, of course, nobody comes out. And I'm leaving, but I stop to talk to these lovely people one more time. And before I clear the courtyard, I hear this voice from the second story. I have your phone. So this nice guy, he was a nice guy. He comes down and he said, yeah, I have your phone. It got run over. And I said, yes, probably by your expert who was trying to get into it. But nevertheless, he said, I'll go up and get it. It takes the 100. And it takes him forever to come down. And the lovely young lady said, well, why do you think it's taking so long? I said, he has a lot of phones to go through to find mine, but he'll get it. And he came down, gave me my phone, and so I have it. But I do have to take it to the hospital, or perhaps I have to get it replaced by a younger, more supple, more beautiful phone because it's a little wrinkled, and this is Hollywood. Okay, have a nice day.